Reshape. A new beginning.
Hello, 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 everybody. I believe we should be live. I believe all of the settings should be okay. The game, we can see the game, we can see me moving. Looks like we're good. Actually, one more thing I have to do really quickly. We are on here early today because personally, I really want to try and get through the rest of the story. I want to just do... I have the last 2 quests to finish today. So... we are indeed going to try and finish these quests 30 minutes earlier than usual. And I'd like to get started pretty quickly, pretty right away, just right on the story quest as opposed to doing my dailies. Because I would like to try and be able to finish 3.1 today, if possible. Hopefully everything goes good. Hello, hello, hello. This is Honkai Star Rail. It's a gacha game, and it has periodically regular patch updates. And with each patch update, there is a new story update for that patch. And I'm currently on patch 3.1, which is the most current patch. And I am almost done with this patch's story quest. And then as soon as the next patch comes out, 3.2, there'll be the 3.2 story quests. So right now, I'm almost done with the 3.1 story quests. I am almost done. I think I should be able to finish it on the stream, since I started a little bit early today. But yes, that is the plan today. Yes, sir, this game is actually quite long, since it's, you know, constantly updating as well. If you're in the space station still, the space station is the first area, and there are currently 3 areas? Or is there 4 now? I've lost count. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 areas now, so I am almost up to date on the current patch, and I hope today, during the stream, I will be able to catch up with the story. I looked at a person who had already finished the story.
Misery and bliss, the same no matter where you go.
It seems like I have about 2 hours left, or that I could possibly get it done in 2 hours. Maybe 2.5 hours. So that's the plan currently. I'm hoping around like 7 would be when I finished it. And then maybe I'll do dailies after that, but we're probably going to finish pretty quickly immediately after I'm done with the story quest, for some other stuff that I have to deal with later after stream. But we should be able to get it done regardless. This is the hope. Not that I actually know where I'm going. Oh, all the way over here. Okay, let's get going then. Hello, Aglaya. I'm trying to game up a little bit.
you're here, my Demos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal, and my gratitude knows no bounds.
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you. Strategy, leadership, adaptability to change. Yet, it's only recently that I've come to realize the truly remarkable quality you possess.
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence.
Ooh.
It draws people
Queen.
to gather around you willingly, to
My
seek
favorite
your
character.
guidance.
My favorite character in this game is probably Jing Yuan, which is like kind of an easy answer, I feel like, but like it's either Jing Yuan or John Hung. I'm still like trapped with the older characters. I have a fondness for them.
They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions, but out of sincere alignment with your ideals. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear that. And now, my Demos, you have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world. How do you intend to wield this newfound power?
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion, and become the strongest bulwark for Amphorius to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
The good thing about this game, and the reason why I play these games so much, like Star Rail, and used to play Genshin, but Genshin's fallen off quite a bit, which is why I stopped playing it, is I really like the characters. Like, I like how the characters are written. They're actually written with pretty good development, which I think that, you wouldn't really expect in like a gacha game, right? But that's the reason why I play these games so much, is I actually quite enjoy the story, and I really like the sort of care that they give to characters' storylines. It's very nice. I really like this character, for instance. He's like he's not written in the way that I would expected them to write him. I thought that he would just kind of be like brain empty, no thoughts, but he's actually very like caring and stuff. And it's just not the way I would expect him to go, but it's a really nice way to write him. He doesn't really fit like what his stereotypical type of character would be, so.
My Demos, a new chapter awaits Amphorius. Yet, the one who guides the people to the destination need not be you and I.
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, my Demos?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
where his weak spot is. Well, I guess that makes sense, considering. Doesn't say who, just the situation.
Well, that is a rather straightforward scenario.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the flame chase journey in the first place.
You speak the truth. May you be destined for a powerful fate, and may we reunite in the promised new world. Farewell, mighty.
Bid farewell to everybody. I also forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream that we are actually indeed over 50 followers, which is crazy to me, actually. I should mention. Super excited that we got over 50 followers. That's like amazing. One of the goals, obviously, that I've been aiming for as we try and hit affiliate. So, like, if you're hearing this, thank you so much. If you're a follower of me, I really appreciate the help and the support. We still haven't gotten all the way to affiliate, but we're almost there. I believe we'll get there, to be honest. I believe we'll get there. We're very close. Where am I going again? Part 2. I don't know who is who. Oh, that's probably where we need to go. So, probably over here. Oh, maybe this is where we need to
Lady
go?
Trebios not here?
Oh no, okay.
Lord Mighty!
Hyacinth.
Hyacinth. I always forget how to say her name. Hyacinth. Hyacinth.
So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have my gratitude.
I can take that as a compliment, right?
I've heard about what happened at the Grove. I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Trebi, we should all focus on tomorrow, shouldn't we?
That's a valid point. You've always been the most optimistic one among us.
Hyacinth. I have to remember how to say her name.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible to see a new demigod standing right before me.
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife, and one day it will also reach the sky.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even my ancestor, that hero of legends, couldn't conquer the core flame of Aquila.
I also need to remember how to say Aquila. Aquila.
Given your good rapport with the demigods, you should know that the path to assuming divinity is never limited to swords and spears.
You've always been so perceptive, Lord Mighty. Rest assured, if fate has truly selected me, I'll be ready. Right. You are here looking for Lady Trebi and Lady Trina, no? They're not around at the moment. Is there a message you'd like me to pass on to them?
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya. Meeting with the Oracle is simply a matter of courtesy.
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide. In all likelihood, I will never again return to Akuma.
Yikes. I believe in you, King.
Oh,
On Second thought. There is something that I'd like you to help me convey to them.
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll make sure to convey every single word.
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With a single message, the Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares oppose Akuma.
Move. What else? Over here. Deirdress, what's up, girl? What's up, girl?
Lord Mighty.
I'll be embracing my destiny before you do, Casteress.
Can you feel Thanatos right now?
I don't feel them at all, regrettably. You've been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long. But have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
You mean...
Death refused to ferry me. If you were to send me to the Netherrealm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
That sounds risky.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
You're right. That may very well be the reason why my people have struggled for millennia. They underestimated the significance of death.
So, are you returning home alone, Lord Mighty?
Returning home, you say? Maybe. At this moment, Castrum Kremnos is not just my birthplace, but also my fated destination. Work harder, Casteress. Go and do what you have to do, so that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
I will, Lord Mighty. May we reunite on the other side, where the warm west wind blows.
Gotta say goodbye to all the homies. Oh, I don't think this is the way I want to go. No. Yeah. Over here. What's up, Yoda?
The King of Kremnos, without the signet ring, but looking more like a king now.
I'm no longer the king, Grand Craftsman.
It's true. Gotta make sure all the homies are having a good time before we leave. Before we peace out.
Matters not the title. Surpassed all former kings your achievements have.
I will honor your trust and liberate the world from the clutches of fear. Nevertheless, I must request that you continue to watch over Phainon, Cartonis. I have a feeling that his fate will weigh heavier than all of ours combined.
Keep Phainon in mind, I will. Return to your home, brave king. Together with everyone, I shall remain here. That thunder from Castrum Kremnos, we wait to hear.
Alright, alright, alright. Now we're gonna go to where we're supposed to go. Over here. Mm. Where are we at? Over here? Over here. Let's see. Mare?
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremnos. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done for Amphorius.
Reflecting on the past and moving forward to the future, a challenge I've faced as well. Though we never had a chance for a deep conversation after all we've experienced together, you are also an ally of the Trailblaze, Maide.
That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind? Are you thinking about saying something inspiring?
Eat more greens, work out more often, avoid mindless reads, and get more sleep. Just smile if you don't know how to respond.
Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphorius.
That's me, holder of great significance.
With this departure, fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back? And to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence?
Rest assured we'll do everything we can.
You have my gratitude. Then, farewell.
Hold on.
Yes?
Let's at least snap a photo together to capture this moment, shall we?
Sure, let's do it.
Sure. Want to take a picture of the homies? Oh god. That was not... I did not mean... Why is it so sensitive? I did not mean to move. I meant to do this. Here. Looks pretty good. What do you think, my day?
Well, feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not talking about your photographic skills. It's just that I rarely take photos. But this one, it's pretty good.
I have great photography skills, I believe. I never fail to impress. I'm glad you like it. Make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
I wish the same for you during your time in Amphorius.
Bid farewell to Finon. Gotta say goodbye to the most important homie. Where are we going? Oh, all the way down here. At least right next to a teleport.
The prince is here! Run! Hold on! Lord Mightimos isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian of Amphorius!
That's a little dramatic, but okay.
What's going on? We salute you. Farewell.
It's been a while, Guardian.
I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
Hey, boyfie. Hey, boyfie. How you doing?
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent this time. See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
Definitely not. No way.
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long, don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory one last time.
Yep.
I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
Be yours, King of Kremnos.
You're now the Guardian of Amphorius. I'm thinking maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity or preservation? Dong Hung mentioned that one to me.
I recommend that you steer clear from any situation that calls for naming things.
I suppose strife still fits you better.
Farewell, Mighty Mouse!
All right. It's about time for us to part ways.
Bye-bye.
Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
Maybe divinity made us smarter.
You know what? You sound just like Aglaia at this moment. But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightymouse.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
Man's learning.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence. They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akuma. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if the Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
Learning a new language.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library.
Oh? Not that guy.
I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes, no one is going to be dying in this story. Oh no. Not my battery being low. That's not good.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easily.
No one's going to be dying, right? Absolutely no one.
May triumph always be yours, Mightimos.
And we're off.
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonis about the signet ring?
Oh, that's...
Well...
Bruh. Not him not
who
answering.
knows?
Not him saying who knows. Oh, that's cute. What the heck?
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Mightimos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
the way it is, Mother?
Ooh, that was nice.
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
I like that thing they did with the voice. Dude's always been sussing it out.
You're right, Mightimos. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one role. That of your mother, Mightimos. Your guardian.
You.
that dream always ends there. The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected.
I believe in you, King. You can get there.
Kratos said that shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery, and I never saw her face. Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. I always anticipated the sequel to that dream, believing she had more words of wisdom or guidance to offer. But now, I think I finally come to understand. That is all she wished to tell me. And now, I too am left with but one role.
Return home.
It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Let's go home, King. Oh.
Look, Mightimos is back.
Oh, this is kind of sad, actually.
Glory belongs to you.
We
We're
got
like-
fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
We're like imagining what it should have been like instead of what it actually is. It's kind of sad, my guy.
Say, come check out what I just wrote.
Oh no.
Mightimos. Did you just come back from training?
These are his friends. Oh, that's really sad. What the heck?
May Nikador defend you.
It's been a
I'm
while.
gonna beat you at the festival.
Welcome home, Mightimos. Have you found something deserving of your protection as well?
Flashbacks are crazy. Not even flashbacks, like imaginings of what it should have been like. Dang.
Mother, I am home.
Man. They did a really good job with his character. The strife Titan Lance of Fury fell. Mightimos, King of Kremnos, triumphed over the trial, and the new god was born. On the following day, the Kremnoan dynasty, which had lasted for 1,000 years, came to an end. Dang. Presently in Okama.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akama. This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Oh, this is sad too. What the heck?
Lady Trian, why did it have to end up like this?
Take it easy, Cass. Departure is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world.
Hold on. Hold on a second. My mic is being funny. Give me a minute. Sorry if you were hearing funny noises. My mic is like a removable mic on my headset, and sometimes I can put it on backwards, and then it'll make the position all funny. And I had it on backwards, so I had to change it.
It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Chereverie, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Mightimos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphorius' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Dee is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the abyss of fate and see how it used to be.
Count me in.
That's great. Thank you. Trinan, would you mind?
Chereverie, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
I see. We'll be off then. Take care.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trian. She hated being alone.
What's this?
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally. Though fate had other plans.
Oh. So you saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I see. Cass. You know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from Yanisopolis.
Then why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Chereverie. Should I...
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allow them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. They will eventually need to know the truth. We just need the right opportunity. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection, yet it is already fated for decline, and only contains a beautiful facade.
Is it because Amphorius has entered Arabellica?
Yes, strife remains distant from this part of Amphorius right now, but in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour, this temple will become the source of another war.
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh, that's kind of messed up.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. Come, everyone. It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx.
You're here, Orynyx.
Oh, her voice. Her voice now sounds so mature.
This is our memory, so your senses are also aligned with the Trebios of that moment.
You still consume yourself for that false prophecy.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
Even if Kafali has fallen, they would never guide humans to kill their own comrades. Stop while you still can, Trebios. Spreading the prophecy will only kindle disaster. That disaster will tear you into 1,000 pieces.
But the black tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the god of passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction?
Do not get involved with the core flames. If you do that, you can still remain chosen by fate.
Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes? This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can to protect you from the black tide.
Womp womp.
The family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from the spot into the valley a long time ago. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance, but things took an unexpected turn. It was Chereverie who responded instead.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Chereverie's response was simply a coincidence. On that frosty night with treachery abound, as the holy maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing titan also fell in another corner of the world.
Yikes.
Let's keep up with her. This story, she should be the one to tell it.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable.
Intricate weaving. Nothing left to chance.
I never thought there would be such a hidden space in the abyss. Is this Giannis's maze that Trinon used for divination in the past?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
Ooh.
This is the
Interesting.
largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a door lock. Should have expected something like this in the homeland of puzzles, I suppose. So, how are we going to solve it?
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool twice.
Seems pretty straightforward. Even Mighty might be able to complete it in a single try.
How could you talk smack about My Day behind his back? I agree, it's straightforward, but My Day might need at least 2 shots at it. Oh my goodness.
You still don't know him well enough then. He might not even need a first try. He just punched the door open.
True.
Mighty. If he were still here, we'd probably take a lot fewer detours to solve our issues. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
What is this? Giannis maze. Press and hold to activate the rewinding power and rotate the maze. During the rewind, let go of the button and the maze will spin in the reverse direction. Combine gravity with the maze's spin to guide the stone orb out of the maze. Oh, okay. I see. Kinda trippy.
Impressive. You too have the makings of a high priest now.
Getting that stone ball to the endpoint looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
Some special wall panels will move in a set pattern. Use the right timing to take advantage of their tariffs to move the stone orb. These are actually a lot easier than I was expecting. Surprising.
The secret door is open.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up. If I become a priest, will Orenik see me?
A gentle texture and a fine craftsmanship.
Checking for chests. Chests anywhere?
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
Oh. I see. can get that later. No.
You grew up in a place like this?
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for most people, 20 years is a long period of time.
I mean, that's like my whole lifespan currently.
Right. Becoming a demigod sure changes how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, Little Gray. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
Not a bug.
There's so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings. Huh? What's this?
A red glass fragment?
I've seen this type of glass before.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident. Mother didn't get angry. She simply held us quietly for a long time. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis, if someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it. Then give it to the deceased's family.
Who died?
On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself.
Well. I'm so sad, this quest line.
Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
It's Trebios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual. and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's it? Of course I can! Trevios is the most amazing holy maiden of Yanis! Well, little holy maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
She knew she was gonna die.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not, the tomorrow after that. But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons, I can't return to bring my sweet girl with me.
Oh, does she... I wonder if the ritual is... like you have to sacrifice yourself to be able to chase away the black tide?
But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave and kind, we'll meet again in that new world. It's the end of the west wind. The black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. A haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. That is where I'll be, waiting for you.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day. Our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother.
She's gonna have to sacrifice herself.
After those 10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
But how? With Yanis's power?
Can the power of passages even go through walls?
No, we hadn't acquired their power back then.
So, this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes, the answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead and give it a try.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it is turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were planning and tried to intercept us, while others were willing to clear the way for the Holy Maiden.
I can't move it. I can't cling over it either. Time Titan? Is that you?
Puzzle time.
Just like this.
Is this replicating the memories?
Regardless of our actions, the past will remain unchanged. It was someone else who helped Trebios in the actual events of history. We don't remember the details. As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be because it's closer to the answer within our heart.
The passage is now cleared.
Huh.
Ornyx. It's you again, Ornyx. Thank you, nameless god.
Whoa! It looked truly magnificent back then.
Relax. Take it easy.
All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
Mostly, but it might not be the case later on.
Hey, little ones. How did you sneak in here?
Please keep it down. We have to be really sneaky to get in here.
Okay. But what did you sneak in here for?
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living in the temple, and I want to meet her. I couldn't stop her, so I had to think of a way to sneak her in.
Oh, really? I was here to meet the holy maiden as well, but the guard said she had to go somewhere far away today.
Huh? What a bummer. Mommy even asked me to bring her gift to the holy maiden.
It's getting late. We couldn't go home now, okay?
Okay then. We'll come back next time. Thank you.
By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that when she was a holy maiden, she caught a girl sneaking into the temple to steal the tributes. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death. But that poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. So Mother took her outside and even gave her some food. Perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl from back then.
Ah, Lady Maiden. Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold out. Let me get you a blanket.
No need to trouble yourself. I'm just going for a quick walk.
All right, but please take care of yourself. Your mother made us promise to look after you before she left. It's been a while since I last saw you. I just realized you've grown into such a beauty, just like your mother. Oh, here, have some of my sweet pastries. She used to enjoy them, so maybe you'll like them too. What's wrong, Lady Maiden?
I'm fine. It tastes really good.
This lady is Mother's old friend. When we were little, we sometimes got to eat the sweet pastries she brought back. We've always remembered the familiar taste, and only now do we learn where it came from.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Yanis vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect. That way, no one will disturb me while I'm talking to Mother.
All right then. May Yanis guide your path.
The Yanis vault?
It's where Yanis's heart lies and the core flame is kept. Just enter on the left. It's also the place where Trevios was born.
Oh? Cheers.
Trevios. What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate. She named us thus to express her gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded,
Fate might have had a role in it.
I'll beat these guys up.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Let's all together.
Catadons?
Serenity is before me.
Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Stars echo.
Easy
The
peasy.
portal to triumph draws nearer. An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
Finally, the Yanis vault is right ahead.
Another chest.
At long last.
Chereverie, you've come.
I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought, you too have been confined.
Step forth and thou shalt bury yourself. Bury the gods and bury the fate that binds us all.
No, Yanis. I've come here to take on your fate. By the blood of the Lamb and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand, I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis, the walker of the infinite paths, have come forth to assume your duty.
The one who guides the world shall see their souls shattered into 1,000 fragments, akin to glass crashing upon the ground.
Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one, with 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely.
Though thou bearest the core flame, thou shalt be far from the glory of divinity. Passages are forever associated with dirt, and even a mere mortal's blade can imperil thy very existence.
No matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms. But my feet are destined to embark on a journey for the benefit of all.
Yet the flame chase is a journey of constant loss, among which even life itself holds little value. Time decays the heart, the passages shatter the body, and the scales weigh the separation until the end draws near. The one who bears 3 lives, art thou truly prepared?
Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
Thus it shall be. Overthrow the gods, return the core flames. Inherit divine authority, forge godly miracles. Go kill, go mourn. Kill my kin, mourn our fate. Bury the spirits of the gods, nourish the land with divine essence. Yet thou shalt remember, yet thou must remember. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
I understand, Yanis.
Yo. Hello. You look a lot different.
Thank you. Now, may you rest well. Mother, did you see that? I have assumed my duty and stand ready to set out. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity, and thus we shall sweep apart Amphorius's pitch-dark fog. May we... May the world follow the myriad paths trodden and reunite at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once!
I knew this would come.
You're a bit late, Mr. Person Guard.
It's opening up! Move aside and get ready! The Holy Maiden? What's happening here? Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core flame?
Right in front of you.
Look at what she's holding, you buffoon! She is the thief!
Oops.
Take your positions in front of your arms! We're taking back the core flame!
Hi, hi, hi. Hello.
Bring it on!
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest.
Oh, that's intense.
What are you scheming?
Oh.
This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks, I'm right here. You all know who I am. Go ahead. However, if there's still any loyalty within you, step aside for the Holy Maiden. Otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden shall face execution!
Captain, what should we do? Do it. Kill her! If any of you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will be ours!
Oh. Well, okay then.
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move, partner.
Let's lead all together.
I'm beating these guys up.
Serenity is before me.
Thus our fates become one.
Doubt farewell.
you on your path.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
How's that possible?
Easy, easy.
Could the Titan actually be on her side? That woman is the traitor!
I should go.
Let's keep up.
The path is opening up for me.
Oh.
Oh, Yanis, protect me.
Weird that they're going after her. And I just like, no. Okay, well, I tried.
So, a rat!
Time for resolution.
Serenity is before me.
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Thus our fates become one. All lives will be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Torn to doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
All lives will be revealed. Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. The foretold triumph draws nearer.
Nope. This way? On this character is B. This is Aglaya.
The main path is likely well guarded. What do I do?
Bruh, why are there so many enemies?
Just as I thought. Inside.
I am not trying to fight all these dudes.
There are guards here too.
Oh my goodness.
Don't alert them. At long last. A creature of the holy city guards, but I'm already so close.
This should be the last fight. We have to help her get through. But I don't get it. This has been puzzling me for a while now. Who has been aiding Trebios in her escape?
I've been curious about that too.
Well, history might be blurred by memories. Seeing how the whole city is hunting her down, she clearly had no allies. If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this process?
Trebios had been on her own since she entered the vault. But what did we truly mean to her? You'll find that answer at the end of this memory.
In that case, let's focus on the mission at hand now. Let's do this, everyone!
Dangerous, resonate all together.
I like that confidence.
Time for resolution.
Torn to doubt, farewell.
Bro. How? Why? Oh my goodness.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Thus our fates become one. All lives will be revealed.
Stars echo.
How's this taste?
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
And out farewell.
All lives shall be redeemed.
It's of no consequence.
Almost died.
Finally, beyond this gate awaits a boundless world. This is where my journey begins. God of passages, can you see me? I will complete the path that you started. No response after all. Yanis, may you have a good dream. I can't stay here much longer. It's time to leave.
Well, looks like this is the end of the memory.
Not yet. The question that has been puzzling you. She's about to reveal the answer.
Ooh, this is really pretty art. Pretty. Reminds me of Final Fantasy. Like a Final Fantasy cover art.
But nothing happened. What was making her or you hesitate at this moment? If she had known this flame chase journey would proceed as the Titan foretold, bringing about great suffering and fatalities, including her own, would she still have chosen to walk through the gate and start her journey?
I think the answer is already within you. And you've made your own decision.
What?
Oop.
You can hear us?
Not really. She can neither see nor hear us. Yet she knew that one day, someone would return to unveil this dust-covered memory. We can never know for sure who helped us back then. But that kindness was forever engraved in our hearts, motivating us to move forward. Time has modified this memory into a special letter, so that we do not forget our original intent. It's a letter written by Trevios of the past and sent to her future self. In this memory, it is Trevios of the future who overcomes all difficulties for her and sends her on a long journey toward the tomorrow where we are.
Yes, you'll remember it all. And then find your way back to the gate where everything began. Here, I will set sail toward the distant horizon. Here, you have traveled far on your way home. Such is the maxim that unveils Trevios' fate. You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither on the soil of foreign lands. So, if you ever feel lost, return to this place. I'll keep this memory here for you. Or for me, to embrace it again.
Worry not. The loss is something we've grown used to. Our resolve and our pledge are what Trevios will never forget. Each one of us has never failed to remember. Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. The hot blood of the sacrificial lamb will not be spilled in vain, like my mother and I.
The libations poured are guaranteed to bear fruit, just as my blade-wielding right hand is not a hollow formality.
Surmount the myriad passages of Yanis, and we will once again
ride the west wind and let the wings carry us far away.
So, this is your answer?
That's right. In the name of the three fates, I stand by my answer with no regrets. now. With or without the god's blessing, I run towards the world's agony.
That's a bar.
If I can truly pierce through the utter darkness, we will meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
Chereverie bore the core flame to quell the world's chaos and become a demigod of Janus. She traversed the gate of infinity, splitting into it. Okay, well, after a century of arduous journeying. Light calendar, month of freedom. Humanity's flame chase journey officially began.
Lady Chereverie, do you still think that everything will be fine tomorrow?
Yeah, that's what Trianne would say as well.
With all due respect, Lady Chereverie, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart.
Cass, that's not a lie. See you tomorrow is the greatest prophecy in the world.
Prophecy?
Listen, in every corner of this land, every heartbeat carries a prayer for that prophecy to come true. It may be that only a few heroes will bring tomorrow to the new world, but the prophecy of leading everyone to tomorrow belongs to all in Amphorius.
But not everyone has the chance to see tomorrow. How can such words be called a prophecy?
Because people believe it will come true, and they are trying hard to hold on to that belief. Even as the world teeters on the brink of collapse, everyone is pressing forward, longing to reach farther and move toward tomorrow. And that is why a holy maiden exists to lead the world toward tomorrow, and why Yanisopolis' prophecy unfolds as passages. Fate is not about the outcome, but the journey. It's not the flowers that bloom at the end of the road, but rather the paths that lead beyond the gate, where people tread toward the sea of flowers. So, Cass, if anything is troubling you, just set it aside for tomorrow. There's no difference between demigods and mortals. The troubles we encounter can only be resolved by our future selves. Reflect through the long night. Wait for the dawn as you think. Then set off at daybreak. The hesitant part of us will be left behind in the dark, while the determined side of us will know no fear. Because that's how Chereverie has journeyed so far to spread the prophecy. Beckoning the morning sun, and the tomorrow it promises to bring. We will now continue the journey and face our destiny. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity. And thus, we shall sweep apart Amphorius' pitch-dark fog. And at the end, all will reach that silver-white shoal, that
that end of the journey, that new world and new tomorrow. It is a haven free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. We've made a promise to meet again at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow, Brienne. See you tomorrow.
That's cute and sad.
Child of humanity, surely you are not waiting for the arrival of night.
Nights do not fall upon Akama.
That's why it's futile for you to wait here.
Honestly, I didn't expect the renowned Reason Titan to behave like this.
And that's all thanks to you. If your soul weren't as prickly as a hedgehog, I wouldn't have to act this way.
Call them out. Prickly as a hedgehog.
If you were more accommodating, you wouldn't be opposing me all the time, and I could teach you more freely instead.
It was you who insisted on implanting the core flame in me. Forget it. Cut the sarcasm and just say what you need to say.
Fine, fine. All I want is to remind you, there's not much left in your soul. If you don't do something soon, I will have to take over this body.
Oop.
If I'm not worried, why should you be? I know what you're planning. You just want my help answering the question. What exactly are we? Correct?
It's good that you remember. Thus, equivalent exchange. It's only fair.
Then rest easy. The answer will soon be revealed, and you'll have to return my body shortly.
Is that true?
Certainly. I initially thought this extremely frail state would hinder me from getting my body back. But I didn't expect the answer to be right within it. That saved me a lot of trouble. I don't even need the black-robed swordmaster's ceremonial blade.
That's certainly worth celebrating.
Regrettably, I can't carry out the upcoming experiment alone.
That's okay, Anaxia. Just wait for 3.2 and I'll be right at your door. Hey, hey, hey.
The girl who's walking with death, is she fully prepared?
Be patient, Titan. If we're always so guarded, how can death reach us easily?
Unfortunately, on behalf of Okima, I must ask you to slow your pace.
I forgot about you. My apologies.
Not him saying he forgot. They're so wild.
A child's words are always carefree. I'll just dismiss these words as nonsense from a cheeky child. Come now, conceited performer. It's time to address your relationship with that Titan.
What if I refuse?
Provocation will only tip Talantan's scales further toward your demise. There's no need to go to such lengths.
Oh, monster neither human nor divine. Don't forget that you won't dare kill me. If you snuff out the core flame of reason, what else can you use to stand against the council?
Do you two mind if I cut in?
She is not here for this ridiculousness right now.
I warned you. Do not interrupt me.
I just have been meaning to ask. Does death really matter to you?
Hi, 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 everybody. So glad you're here.
do you mean?
What I mean is, before I implanted the core flame into your heart, you were already a silent, cold corpse.
Oh, was he already dead? Like, actually dead before? Oh, thank you so much for lurking. We always appreciate lurkers here. I'm back. Oh, we're just gonna like move on from that cutscene where he said he was dead. Literally dead. It wasn't even a finished cutscene. I'm back. Finally have a moment to catch my breath. Want to chat? Sure. It's unusual to see Mem isn't with you. Don't worry, they're inside the ball. Wow. Let Mem rest. They've had a tiring past few days. Since they're not here, let me ask you, are you really sure you want to take on the trial of Onyx's core flame on behalf of the Chrysos heirs? Still on the fence, it was Mem's idea. We've ended up at this point after all. This is probably a fate that Trailblaze can't evade. You should be extra cautious and watch out for yourself. Based on the experiences of those before you, the trial is no walk in the park. But what concerns me even more is that you'll further bind yourself to Emporius. If you truly assume that Titan's identity, do you believe you'll be able to lay it down again? Honestly, these are all very valid questions, and I also have the same questions and would like the answers, to be honest. Forget it, we'll deal with that when the time comes. I guess we're just waiting. No matter what happens, I'll be right there with you. Thanks, bro. Oh, by the way, I got held up by 2 people in guard uniforms and ended up missing Trian's farewell ceremony. They said they were messengers of the Council of Elders and wanted to verify my identity. Brother, be careful around those people. But I suspect we've been on their radar for a while, and they only made their move when you and I got separated. You're smart enough. I believe you can take care of yourself. Their questions were quite specific, from how we arrived in Okama to our relationship with each Chrysos heir. They even asked about what we did in the market. Luckily, these pawns aren't the brightest. I managed to brush off most of their questions, so they'll probably leave us alone for a bit. Looks like dark undercurrents are roiling in Akama. Their conduct is certainly irritating. But on second thought, Aglaya also initially kept her guard up with us. It's best not to provoke either side until we know the full truth. The only thing we know for sure is that some members of the Council of Elders aren't happy with the Chrysos heirs. In the worst case scenario, we could be caught up in the internal conflicts of the Holy City. To be continued. If only we had more time to sort through the clues about the Black Tide, but now... The weather is the only lovely thing left. Let's take some more pictures. Huh? What's going on? Something wrong, Dan Hung? Ah. The memory card is full. I bet March and the others are pretty worried too. Why did that sound like a bad omen that the camera's memory card was full? Is that supposed to be like a metaphor for something? Bro, she is not looking good. And we have no idea what is even going on with her still.
And so, this long day passed for Akama. Some people arrived, and some left forever. Just like every other day of this journey, where we, stumbling, move forward. We have long been prepared. If we are to chase the flames, then we must grow used to farewells. And yet, no one back then could foresee death. Its arrival would always be so sudden and so momentous.
Castress, my queen. What is this picture showing? Listen, I know that Castress's patch is the next patch. And I know that Castress is like for the Death Titan. So next patch is heavily going to focus around death, but like, let's keep it death as in the metaphorical sense and not death in like the literal sense.
Even little Gray, coming from beyond the sky, could not escape the Reaper's two hands. And what people gained and lost in that trial of death was far heavier than life itself.
Okay, well, when you say it that way, metaphorical death does not sound good either, okay? Not when you say it like that.
Just like the destiny that the prophecy revealed for Cass. At the end of the Sea of Flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips. And after an embrace, there shall be eternal separation.
Hey, we did it! Stay tuned to find out what happens next in 3.2. We have gotten through 3.1. Ew. Oh. Hey buddy, you there? Yep. What's up? Wow, instant reply. I'm touched. With all that's gone down recently, I thought we could talk. The failed trial, the Grove, my day, and the Cronoans, and seeing Triby's memories, all of it. Good thing we crushed them all. That's nothing. We three can crush it. And Don Hung too. Absolutely. But promise me that you won't laugh at this. Honestly, even though we made it through everything, seeing Triby's memories just left me with more questions. I can relate to that. That person alone will witness the miracle. Doesn't sound like a good ending, does it? Why did everyone choose to become demigods even after knowing the price? For the sake of Amphorius' future. To save the world using demigod powers, of course. I'm just taking a guess here. The powers you gain as demigods are tiny compared to the costs after all. Exactly. Sigh. I should have asked Maide about his reasons before he left. But now he's taken all the glory and all the cool spotlights. You have to rely on yourself. Don't worry, just do it. Show what you're capable of without relying on others. You've got a point. Well, I think I feel a bit better about all this now. I've learned a lot from this conversation. I'll go over what we said in my own time. Thanks, buddy. We're Amphorius' only hope. Oh wait, there's Don Hung too. All three of us. Poor Don Hung. He's getting sidetracked in his own, like, main story area. Not as sidetracked as March, I suppose. So I'm guessing we've got about 11 days until 3.2. So when is that about? We look at the calendar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's probably around like the 8th, the 7th, or the 8th. Which, ironically, gives me about a week. Technically, I should use that week to try and catch up on 1.4 of Infinity Nikki, but I also think we're playing Final Fantasy XIV sometime that week, but I don't know what the schedule for that is. Maybe somehow I can do Infinity Nikki and Final Fantasy XIV if I plan it right. We shall see. But that next week will be not Honkai Star Rail, and then on the 8th, we'll probably go back to Star Rail for tentative future plans. But since I am done with this today, I can do a test stream of Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow. Since I like to do test streams to see how things work out on stream before I stream content, and it seems like next week I'll be getting on the patch content for 14 if possible. So I think I'll do a Final Fantasy XIV test stream tomorrow since we're done with the quests today. And we'll see how that all ends up going. I guess I'll do my dailies. I'll probably go through and do my dailies, and then we'll probably end it off there. Kind of an early ending, but we'll get around 2.5 hours, which is a good stream time. Though I did also start early, so starting early and ending earlier. Bit of a different stream since I just wanted to make sure I could get all the story stuff done without ending too late. But it'll be good so I can also have time to figure some other stuff out. But we'll do our dailies and then be on with the day. Probably gonna just grind out these relics again. Oh, I shouldn't. Should go here. Wait, how much? Oh. Not all of my thingy. Oh, that's fine.
Harmony and unison.
Catadons? Come.
Torment and doubt, farewell. I'll watch over you and guide you on your path.
Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lives will be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Stars echo.
Serenity is before me.
All lives will be revealed. Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Neither are pieces I need. Nice, 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 nice.
Resonate all together.
Time for resolution.
Want to send out farewell. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Thus our fates become one. All lives will be revealed.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
All lives will be revealed.
Serenity is before me.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Stars echo.
Thus our fates become one. All lives will be revealed.
Want to send out farewell.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
No. Not good. So exciting.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Harmony and unison.
Catadons?
Serenity is before
I
me.
wonder if I can do some shameless self-promotion, actually.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
Thus our fates become one. All lives will be revealed.
So fragile,
Oh.
like a wisp of silk.
Want to send out farewell.
All lives will be revealed.
Stars echo. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Thus our fates become one. All lives will be revealed.
Oh. Not a good piece. Not a good piece. Exit this really quickly. Shameless self-promoting, because if I can't do it on my own stream, where can I do it? But like, my TikTok has kind of been popping off that I posted the other day. And that's like nice. I didn't expect anybody to really pop off. But there's been a lot of people that have seen my TikTok. It has 400 views. Which, I mean, technically that's not a lot, but like, it's a lot for me, actually. Like, my intro video got 160 views, and this TikTok got 400 views. It has 38 likes. Everybody go watch my TikTok. Yo, it popped off. You know what I'm saying? We love to pop off. Okay, let's do this. Get them with all doing all this.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Harmony and unison.
Catadons?
Want to send out farewell.
fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lies will be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Serenity is before me.
All lies will be revealed.
Stars echo. Welcome to
Thus our fates become one.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Not good.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Resonate all together.
Time for resolution.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
It's okay.
Thus our fates become one.
All lies will be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lies will be revealed.
My friends? Indulge yourselves! Serenity is before me.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Thus our fates become one.
All lies will be revealed.
Stars echo. Welcome to
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
renew your definition. Whoa, so high. Let me show. Now hear my
Anything good? That could be good. Maybe. I've got one more time left in us, so let's go.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
harmony and unison.
Catadons.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Thus our fates become one.
All lies will be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. All lies will be revealed.
Serenity is before me.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Thus our fates become one.
All lies will be revealed.
Stars echo. Welcome to
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Oh no, how do I get three artifacts? I don't need any from this set. This set is not something that I need. And I got 3 gold, 3 5-star relic pieces, and it's not from the single set that I need. Brother.
Reshape fate and weave a new beginning.
See. Did I not do my assignment today? Oh, I never reassigned my assignments? What the heck? That's not good. Why did that happen? How did that happen? How did that happen? What do I usually get? I think these two. I'll tell you how much you own. I feel like that was another quality of life update. We should probably get some of whatever these things are. And also, I think I was getting credits in these things. Some of these maybe. Oh, look at that relic I got. The one singular relic. Okay, so right now she has 5.1 crit damage. Technically, you also want speed, but I don't know how much I care about speed. This one has 5.1 crit damage. So much break effect. I don't need break effect. I'll level up both of these and see what happens. Oops. Hmm. 17.4. Let's see what this one does. Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. Hello, Maple. It's funny how I was about to end in a bit, and you always come around when I'm ending. Well, I'm not ending right now, obviously, but I was going to end in a bit. Like in probably like 10 minutes or so. You have a very special moment of coming in. But I did finish the I finished the 3.1 story quest. Stop streaming at bad times for you. I don't know when are bad times versus good times for you, girl. I don't know. You work. I don't know what your weird schedule is. I did get finished with the story quest. Yeah, also aren't you in PST as well? You work, which means you have a work schedule, and you're in like PST? That's even worse, honestly. You're in a whole other time zone. Like, isn't it like 3 or something for you right now? Almost. Oh, you don't anymore. CST. Oh, so that's only an hour behind? Pretending like I know time zones. An hour behind, yeah. I'm actually shocked at myself that I knew that information right offhand. That's shocking for me. Was this good? No, this is not good. This has 11 crit damage. And this has 17. So we're doing this one. I started using all your stuff, by the way. And And I'm currently using Mix It Up as we speak, so I've done all of your advice. But I finished 3.1 story quest, so I'm caught up technically now. But 1.4, I saw that yesterday you were streaming Infinity Nikki 1.4. So as soon as I'm caught up with this, I now again have to get caught up with Infinity Nikki. And then like the week after, next week, 3.2 for this is going to be coming out. And also, one of my other games has an update that came out literally on the same day as Infinity Nikki's update that I also have to play. So even though I caught up to this game, I'm not really caught up. Because I have a bunch of other things. Like, hello? Where's your crit damage at? Yeah, I mean, I think her crit damage is supposed to be at 200. It's not high enough yet. Yeah, I mean, this game, Infinity Nikki, the other game that I have to get caught up with isn't a gacha, but it also has periodic updates, so any game that has a periodic update schedule always updates around or on the same time as like any other game, and I'm like, hello? Who knows how long the 1.4 update is for Infinity Nikki? I don't know if it's like a long story update or if it was like just like a short update and I can catch up really fast. That would be convenient for me. But filler? Is it like one story quest that's like 5 minutes, or is it like a whole storyline that's like an hour or hours? Next version is big update? Event story. Okay, so probably not that long. I don't think the event stories are very long. Next story. Next version. Well, let's hope it doesn't come out at the same time as 3.3 comes out for this game. Then we could be okay if they're like off sync. I would prefer that. But I do have to stream 1.4, so who knows? Who knows when all of that will happen? At any rate. Then again, I also never got finished with any of the side quests in this place, or any, like I haven't gotten all the treasure chests for all the places. So, I mean, there's always some stuff to do. And there's this. And of course in Infinity Nikki, I haven't finished the miracle dress yet either. So even if there's not updates, we still have content. No need to worry about that. Heck, how much... At least I'm caught up to the main story. That's like the main issue right now. Where's the main city at? Here? Here. But yes, I was just getting ready to get off since I finished the story and I did my dailies. Always coming in at the end of my streams. One day we'll be synced and you'll come in midway as opposed to at the end. As opposed to the end. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. I shall raid away. I always forget how to do this, even though I do it often. Stream manager? Yes. Yes. I don't know if anybody's on right now. Not really. Though to be fair to you, this is earlier than I usually end. Usually my stream time is 5 to 8, but today I started at 4:30 so that I could get through the story, which I did, and I wanted to end a little bit earlier than 8 so that I would have some time to do some other IRL things. So this isn't like a normal stream time that I had set. Who should we raid? Finding raid for me is first. 10 to 2 a.m. Yeah, ending at 2 a.m. is like... You have to get like a European person for 2 a.m. I feel.
Reshape fate and weave a new beginning.
Yeah, you work, so your schedule's a lot different from mine. A lot different from mine. How about we read this person? They've been up for 30 minutes. They're also playing the story. Let's see. Oh, I think they're around the same place that I am in the story as well.
Reshape fate.
Let's try and read this person. Okay, I'll see you all tomorrow, probably. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to try and do a Final Fantasy XIV test stream. Try and test it out and see if it works, because I've never streamed that game before, and I think I'm going to stream the patch content of that game, Final Fantasy XIV, which is the other game I have to catch up on. I think I'm going to do a test stream of that tomorrow. Should still be 5 to 8. I think tomorrow will be just normal time. I guess depending on if I can get the game to work or not. It'll be an experimental stream. So if you want to come and hang out with me, even though we're testing things, I would be honored, and I will still be here to yap if you want to talk. But that's it for me. We're gonna go raid this person. Have a nice night, everyone.